under the ground, below fields and paths, live lots of creatures who never take baths. And living down there are 10 zillion worms who wriggle around all covered in germs. Now, Hugh was a worm, but you'd never tell. For he bathed every day and lived in a hotel. He still enjoyed soil. He ate it each day, but it came with a maid on a big silver tray. He went to posh parties in a wig with a perm, and nobody knew that Hugh was a worm. One night at a dance, as Hugh had a wiggle, he spied a young girl who blushed with a giggle. Hugh was in love. He melted like butter. All 10 of his hearts were all of a flutter. He tried to be calm. He tried to be cool. He tried to seem casual. He tried not to drool. He sauntered across as only worms can. He gave her a smile. She fluttered her fan. The girl was called Joyce. And he asked her to dance. This was the start of a whirlwind romance. They went to a restaurant, a posh one next door, where they let you eat caviar sucked through a straw. They ate peaches and cream from 8 until 10. They enjoyed it so much, they ordered again. They talked and they laughed. Time seemed to stand still. The meal lasted a week. They added rent to the bill. Money meant nothing to a rich worm like Hugh. He paid for the food, then bought plane flights for 2. They traveled to Europe and a speedboat to China. Then they went on a cruise on a big ocean liner. Hugh kept his nerve and kept on his wig. He may be a worm, but Joyce didn't twig. Hoping his secret was safe all his life, they went to Las Vegas and became worm and wife. You may think it's silly to have married a worm, but it isn't for Joyce you should show your concern. For she had a secret that was just as absurd. For as Hugh was a worm, dear Joyce was a bird. They say love is blind, and in this case it's true, for neither suspected what each other knew. They've always been happy, from that day till this, which just goes to show that ignorance is bliss.